Hi guys, so US President Joe Biden was asked about his commitment to the Good Friday Agreement and the Northern Ireland Protocol, which is part of the UK's withdrawal agreement post-Brexit. While Biden did seem confused in his response, I think those advising him understand the importance of the Northern Ireland Protocol and its place in protecting the Belfast or Good Friday Agreement and therefore peace on the island of Ireland. Now, while Biden's response was a little unnerving, I trust he's surrounded by people who understand its value. Let's hear what Biden had to say when he was asked a question about this by Beth Rigby of Sky News.
President Biden, President Trump said that the UK was in front of the queue when it came to a trade deal. You seem to have a different approach. Is that because of your heritage, your concern about the Irish protocol? Is that what's holding it back when it comes to doing this deal with the UK?
There are two separate issues. On the deal with the UK, that's continued to be discussed. But on the protocols, I feel very strongly about those. We spent an enormous amount of time and effort in the United States. It was a major bipartisan effort made, and I would not at all like to see, nor I might add, would many of my Republican colleagues like to see a change in the Irish Accords, the end result having a closed border again.
That is absolutely right.
Now, I'm not sure what he means by a closed border. I assume he means by a border on the island of Ireland. There's no appetite, of course, for a border on the island of Ireland. The United States was had a huge part to play in the peace process in Northern Ireland, and of course supported it. Previous presidents have supported peace on the island of Ireland. So I think while his language is a little bit confused, I think his position is that we're going to make sure that the Northern Ireland Protocol is protected, that the Good Friday Agreement is protected, and therefore peace is protected. And any trade deal with the UK is not going to undermine that.
On that point, Joe, we are completely at one, and I think nobody wants to see anything that interrupts or unbalances the Belfast Good Friday Accord. That's the Belfast Good Friday Agreement.
I've said this before. The British government don't want to undermine peace in Northern Ireland. It's not because Boris Johnson cares about the people of Northern Ireland. Boris Johnson doesn't care about anyone but Boris Johnson. But he understands that it would create a massive headache for him. The Tories don't want problems in Northern Ireland. It would create a massive headache for them too. So this is why the type of Brexit that we have at the moment has Northern Ireland within the single market. Northern Ireland, in a sense, was sacrificed for Brexit. I know that's difficult for many people to hear, but that's the truth. When it came to Brexit, the type of Brexit that the Brexiteers wanted, the ERG and Boris Johnson wanted, or the Union was sacrificed. Now, the people of Northern Ireland are still British subjects. The people of Northern Ireland still have a British passport, a blue one if they want. The people of Northern Ireland are still British, but goods moving from Great Britain into Northern Ireland, there's a difference, a new world there, a new scenario. There are checks taking place. Now, many people within the unionist community are not happy about that, but that was the price to pay for Brexit. The DUP, the Democratic Unionist Party in Northern Ireland, Unionist Party, wanted Brexit. They wanted a hard Brexit. They had bet the farm on getting a border on the island of Ireland. They were not supportive of the Good Friday Agreement. They wanted a border on the island of Ireland. They hoped that Brexit would have delivered that. The British government promised them that they would do whatever they wanted. But at the end of the day, the British government didn't want a border on the island of Ireland. It would have meant breaking up the Good Friday Agreement, destroying the Good Friday Agreement, and that would have been the end of the story for any post Brexit trade deal with the United States. So it's good to hear that Joe Biden is once again supportive of the Northern Ireland Protocol and the Good Friday Agreement, and Boris Johnson himself. Now, do I trust Boris Johnson? Of course I don't, but I do believe that the British government do not want to tear up the Good Friday Agreement. Renegotiate the protocol, they will talk about doing this, but at the end of the day, I don't think they're going to do that either. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.